Yeah, I think he will have bought Yellow Rush. He was playing it a lot on ladder, and there we go, Yellow Rush. But oh, the
Is
Yellow
it
Rush
Yellow
mirror. Let's
Rush or
go.
is it Yellow Control with Tecton Flash Winds?
It's possible, but I haven't seen him play Yellow Temple on ladder, and I have Tempo on ladder, and I have seen him play Yellow Rush. And yeah, Dune Drake. Okay, so this is the Yellow Rush mirror. Looking at hands, well, Modgnik has a Dune Drake, which is traditionally pretty damn good in Rush mirrors. Just because 4-4 beats most things and it can fly over onto the opponent's lands and makes things very uncomfortable for them.
It's weird that neither player started with Desert, but I guess if you're running Dune Drakes, you kind of expect to never start Desert.
Well, yeah, so if he was against a non-rush deck, double land with Dune Drake would have been really good um, because he could have played it in the center of the map and already been in position to hit face. But he
Double
ended up
Flash
getting
Wind.
punished. Double
Do you
flash.
expect him to make a Desert and Flash Wind this turn to hit face?
Yeah, totally. Like he must have identified by now that this is a Rush Mirror. Like 0 mana, deal 4 damage to your opponent. Can you imagine if they printed that card?
Well, what did you think of making a defensive Desert instead and then developing the Deathwish rule defensively? Instead, he's just opting in to get the aggressive Desert. But you give
So
the
Crunch,
opponent a chance to Desert hit face prayer now.
yeah. Well, let's see. So what can
It's,
the opponent kill your Dune Drake? Because if you don't develop offensively and your Dune Drake dies, it's very costly for you.
now,
Um,
we can see CrunchyBacon has the Vampire, but that was one of the other things that you could have been playing into. I'm a bit surprised he didn't use the Arajamark to hit the Dune Drake first. Would you have done that instead?
let's see. Going down. So he had enough mana. Hmm. Probably. I think that when he already had follower, he didn't really need to save a haste unit for prayers and stuff. And he's gonna take 4 damage and 4 more. Like he's gonna take 8 damage over his vampire in his face because he didn't do this. Which is quite relevant because yellow yellow in general has a really hard time dealing 4 damage, and the vampire has 7 HP, which is 4 plus 3. And
Right.
yellow has an easier time dealing 3 damage, as seen by these wind soldiers in hand. So taking 4 damage on the vampire is actually quite a big deal. So yeah, I think I would have hit it with monk. So Bacon, I guess, has okay. Well, that's the prayer. So I'm pretty sure now he's gonna desert forwards, and his choice of monk or okay. So he chooses to use the monk and take the damage on his vampire. I mean, that's an acceptable choice. He gets to draw a card, which is nice. He gets the prayer, and it's not free killed by Kalim.
Right.
And another prayer. Okay. I mean, this is really good for Crunchy as long as things stabilize. Just this amount of free mana, like the Death Wish Ghouls as well. Like Crunchy Bacon's effective um, mana is going to be really high over the next couple of turns. So Modgnik kind of needs to make something happen here.
Now, Modgnik has the Flash Wind, which is going to
Yeah,
be a play that maybe Crunchy didn't expect to see, but
that's
then
my guess.
again, with that 7-3 Vampire, do you really care if your opponent hits you once more?
I think that Modnik's going to Flash Wounds Kalim and hit face, and then Wind Soldier the Vampire. That's my guess. So it looks like his Modnik's opponent's on low life, so he can just never play defensive and kind of void this Death Wish Ghoul's ability to give mana back. So he has 3 damage in hand from Wind Soldier. If he could play Monk and Wind Soldier's turn and 5 the opponent, putting them to 7 with a Wind Soldier in hand. So at that point he needs to do 4 damage, um, which doesn't seem particularly hard. Oh, okay, so giving up he's giving up 2 damage this turn to gain 1 mana. That's fair. Oh no, he's not even doing that because he's Wind Soldiering the Death Wish. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so now Kalim hits face and he summons a follower and steps on Crunchy Bacon's desert. It's very hard to kill Kalim.
And that's set up lethal unless CrunchyBacon uses a blocker or draws into a Soul Drain.
Yeah, since he can make another desert. No, he doesn't even need to. He just steps Kalim 1 and the follower 1. So CrunchyBacon has a lot of value cards with these Zealous Crusades and stuff, but they're going to be a turn too late. Him setting up this double land is good. It gives him access to all three squares if he survives, and he draws two cards, so he might survive. But he really needs a Soul Drain or something.
Yeah,
Off
with
this
the line
player.
he just took, he needs some kind of healing, and
Oh
wow,
my,
he
yep.
gets it. I was going to say, do you think it was a lot safer to have the Roger Mark hit face and then prayer, and then that way if you needed to make lands you could? But
Well, safety is one thing, but you know,
Crunchy is
yeah.
just saying, you know what, I gotta go for the win, and it's just trying to all in here.
I mean, he didn't have anything in hand that could have helped, right? So he needed to hardcore draw an answer regardless. So you might as well go for it, I think. And so Modric's missing two damage here, but I guess he drew a card. So
And
what did
that's
Modric
it.
need? Okay,
That's game.
wow, that was a pretty